Hi again, everybody. Tim Kitzer with you. Hey, Jimmy, what are you doing? Working on your lineup card?
Today's jumble and finish.
Oh, you didn't finish it. Let's see. What do you got here? Electra?
Yeah, it's a word.
Neglap?
Well, you never heard it before.
And here's the batter to lead things off. Hit hard to the shortstop. Everett makes the grab for the putout. One out. Bases are empty. Hit sharply. And Mora has himself a single. One out, man on first.
Number 10, Miguel Tejada.
There's a drive, well hit to deep left field. And he puts it away. Fires to first. Two outs, and they've got a man on first.
Number 19,
Conine gets ready. And that ball is scorched to deep left field. And Wilson puts it away. And that'll do it for this half inning. After one half inning of play, we are tied at 0.
Here's a little baseball history, Tim. On this date in 1947, the first We're Number 1 giant finger was sold. Unlike today's foam ones, this early version was made out of old tires and weighed 6 pounds.
Hit sharply first base. Conine pulls it in. One out, nobody on base.
The second baseman, Greg Biggio.
Hang on, I don't know if the park's going to hold this one. It's out of here! Home run! And Biggio puts his team ahead by 1. A simply gigantic home run. People for the ethical treatment of baseballs cannot be happy about that one.
He took a chunk out of that one. I'll tell you, it takes some powerful upper body strength to turn on a ball like that, Tim. Don't think it doesn't.
Nothing wrong with that pitch, but everything was right about that swing. Oh, man.
That guy's dinger was something, baby. You don't see a dinger like that every day.
One out, nobody on base. Berkman steps in. Hit in the air to center field. Patterson can't come up with it. Patterson will field it on the bounce. And Berkman is on with a single. Gets under it to left center. And Matos makes the grab. Got him. And that's 2.
Man, I'd like to see more triple plays. They should work on that more. That wasn't a bad double play, though.
After an inning of play, Houston leads by 1. Hey, Jimmy, I thought we were going to have breakfast, play golf this morning. Where were you?
I was home.
And here comes the first batter to lead off the inning. I stopped by and rang the bell.
Well, that was you.
Who'd you think it was?
My neighbor, Pete. I backed over his lawn caddy yesterday, and now he wants to sue me.
No outs, man on first.
Number 32, Luis Matos.
High and outside for a ball. And the pitcher and catcher seem to be crossed up on that pitch. Now they're talking it over, it looks like. 1-0. And that one's right across the letters for a strike.
What's with this guy? I mean, come on, swing.
And that one's down and away.
He's been showing a lot more patience since he took up meditation. He can wait for pitches for, like 6 hours.
And he didn't get him. Down the line, just foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's foul. Clemens winds up. Hard ground ball, left side. Throws to second. In time. And Matos reaches on the fielder's choice. 1 out, man on first.
Number 17, Corey Patterson.
Got under that one to left center. And he pulls it down. And so there are 2 outs and a runner at first base.
Number 55, Ramon Hernandez.
And he ropes one back up the middle. Out. At the middle of 2, Houston leads by 1. Tonight on Inside Celebrity, are you tired of this same old overhyped celebrity gossip? Then don't miss our top 10 countdown of the most overhyped stories of the year. And here comes the batter to lead things off this inning.
Preston Wilson.
And he lifts this one to right field. Gibbons plays it off the bounce. And Wilson reaches base safely.
Well, he won the battle with the pitcher. Now let's see if he can come around and score.
16, Jason
Lane
Lane.
digs in. And that's a ball low and outside.
You can wait all your life, and the right one may never come along. I mean, just like in the soaps.
The pitch. And he looks at a called strike.
That's okay. A good batter will wait for his pitch.
And that wasn't where he wanted it.
You can't be reaching across the table for your buddy. You gotta wait for the pitcher to pass it to you.
Ball low.
Hey, okay, we came here to watch baseball, not walk ball. Come on, let's go, guys.
Hit sharply to the shortstop. Tejada makes the catch. Guns it to second. Safe. 1 out, and they've got a man on second.
The shortstop.
Everett steps in.
Everett.
Boy, I think he was trying to brush him back, but man, that stings.
Just 1 out, and they've got men on base. Osmus stands in. Fly ball, right field. Gibbons picks it up. And Osmus is on first with a single.
I'll tell you, Timmy, that was a big hit for somebody sitting on a couch with a controller in their hand.
Clemens digs in. Fly ball, center field. And Patterson drops it for the error. And Wilson scores to widen the lead. Taveras, 0 for 1 to this point. Flying out his last at bat.
Number 1, Willie Taveras.
The smash up the middle. And he is out. Taveras reaches base safely. Biggio, 1 for 1 this game. He cranked his solo shot last time up. Blooper to shallow center. And Osmus scores to widen the lead. There are 2 outs, and the bases are jacked. Berkman stands in. Hit on the line to short. Throws to first. And Berkman has himself a base hit. The Astros increase their lead. The sacks are still packed with runners.
Morgan Ensberg.
Fly ball left center. Matos fields it on the bounce. And Ensberg is on with a single. The Astros widen their lead. Wilson, and he is 1 for 1 today. Singled last time up. Line shot to first. And Biggio scores to widen the lead.
For you youngsters watching, don't ever do what he just did, or you're not going to have a job.
Swing and a miss, 0-1 the count.
You know, if I tried to hit something that hard and missed, I wouldn't be too happy about it.
There's a shot into center field. He got him. And so, at the end of 2, the Astros lead by 6. I wonder what baseball players think when they're staring in the fridge, Jimmy. I mean, are they thinking baseball thoughts or normal stuff like, they need more mustard or maybe I hate sweet pickles or, stuff like that. I don't know.
Chris Benson.
Swings and misses on the slider.
You know, it seems like he's being distracted by a really loudmouth fan. And, oh, that's his mom.
And the pitcher's ahead 0-1. That ball is hit on the ground, foul. High bouncer, right side. Clemens fields this one on the bounce. Roberts, 0 for 1 thus far. Flied out his last at bat.
Brian Roberts.
Hit on the line, back up the middle. Everett picks it up off the bounce. This guy wants another hit, and we're going to see some flames if he can pull it off. A nicely placed pitch there.
You know, just like they say about real estate, Tim. Placement, placement, placement.
It's actually location, 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 Jimmy.
No wonder my place is such a dump.
The smash left side. And it gets by for a base hit. And Mora has himself a single.
Oh, there you go, a base hit. Boy, that's the way I used to hit them.
Tejada, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. Oh, he is hit by the pitch, and he will hobble down to first base in pain. Hitting someone never solves anything, Jimmy. Well, that's not entirely true, of course. It taught me to never touch your hair.
First baseman, Jeff Conine.
Clemens. And here's the windup. He gets under this one, hit to right center.
I guess he got under that a little too much.
After 2.5 innings, the Astros lead by 6. Tonight on Newsbreakers, his name is Derek, and he's lost 200 pounds in 1 year eating nothing but fat-free meatball hoagies. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning. Everett Steps into the batter's box. Hit hard to deep left field. He makes the grab. Osmus, 1 for 1 on the day. Singled last time up. Whoever this guy is, has the sign. Just slicing foul.
When a pitch looks that good, can you really call it wasted, even if it's a ball?
Got under that one to center field. The Orioles are looking pretty sad defensively right now, Jimmy. One out, man on first. And he took a little something off that one, and that totally fooled him. 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Yep, swinging at a pitch like that will make you look as bad as fluorescent lighting.
Whatever, Mr. Hollywood.
Fly ball, right center. And Clemens reaches base safely.
Oh, that's boring. I say you hit a double or more, or you're out.
Taveras steps in. And there's some heat he just couldn't handle. Ouch.
Oh, he got burnt bad on that one.
And he lets that one go by for a ball.
That was just lucky. He wasn't even looking.
1-1. Hit in the air to center field. And Patterson pulls it down. And he is tagged out. And that's a double play. At the end of 3, the Astros lead by 6.
Will the owner of a car with license plate MJK 588-565KC 528-2828-2858-68787, could you please move your car? Your license plate is blocking the south entrance.
Gibbons gets ready. And that's in there for a strike.
He saw something that just wasn't there, like a ghost ball.
Little looper, short left. And he'll make the play. One out, nobody on base.
Left fielder, Luis Matos.
Looper to shallow right. And Berkman makes the catch. Two outs, nobody on base.
Number 17, Corey Patterson.
Clemens, now the windup. Whiffs at a nasty slider. And now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, I smell a strikeout on the way, Timmy.
Clemens, the windup. And that's grounded foul. Behind in the count, 0-2. High hopper towards second. Clemens fields it off the bounce. He got him. And so in the middle of the 4th, the Astros lead by 6. Tonight on Newsbreakers, does your local news team give you real news, or do they rely on sensationalist filler? We uncover the naked truth. Biggio, 2 for 2 on the day. A run-scoring single in his last attempt. And that's a ball, says the ump.
This guy has eyes like a chameleon's. They go all the way around his head. Watch, he'll do it.
He missed again. I think he's trying to finesse him a little too much. He should just rear back and throw it. There's a drive. Deep right field. And he pulls it down. Berkman, a perfect 2 for 2 on the day. A run-scoring single in his last attempt.
Berkman.
Chen, the windup. Hit high in the air, left center. And he puts it away. There are 2 outs. Base is empty. Ensberg digs in. And that ball is not coming back. A home run! Man, oh man! And Ensberg increases the lead. Home run! That ball left the stadium in a hurry.
I'd say that fastball he threw wasn't fast enough.
Watch out for the falling glass, because that home run almost made it to the lights.
Oh, boy, you know, that ball went further than any woman on any date I've ever had. Man.
There are 2 outs. Base is empty.
Justin Wilson.
Deep fly ball, right field. And Gibbons makes the catch for the final out. We've played 4. The Astros lead by 7.
Hey, folks, a reminder that if you'd like to come to the park tomorrow, bring a canned food item and the city will cut up one of your unpaid parking tickets. You know, I'd have to bring in a whole truckload of canned food. I got more parking tickets.
Releases. Pop foul. Couldn't hold up. Now he's in the hole 0-2. He really expanded his strike zone on that one. And that would have been a ball if he had laid off it. You got to have a better eye than that. 1 out. Bases are empty. Hard ground ball towards short. The play at first. And he is out. Two outs, nobody on base.
The second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Soft liner up the middle, and he'll make the play. And that ends the top half of the inning. After that half inning of play, Houston leads by 7.
Hey, Tim, have you ever had a urinal fall on your feet?
No, have you?
Actually, twice. Once at the airport and once at home.
You have a urinal at home? And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning.
Down in the basement, it's actually more of an old work sink, but who cares? I'm the only one down there.
Ball called on that mind-bending pitch. Chen with the windup. And that's low.
He held back on that one. He's a better man for it. You'd probably need to swing 10 times to hit that strike, but at least, you know, swing once.
Got under that one down the right field line. He makes the grab. One out, nobody on base. Everett widens the gap. That one is going. It keeps going. It's not coming down. Home run!
The pitcher thought he could get the heater by him, but the batter was just waiting for it, and pow!
Someone must have ordered takeout because that ball is out of here.
Did you see that thing go? That was a pretty piece of work.
Osmus, 1 for 2 thus far. Singled last time up. Fires. Blooper to shallow left. And he puts it away. Clemens, 1 for 2 to this point. Singled last time up. Chen sets up. There's a shot to the shortstop. Tejada puts it away. And that'll do it for this inning. And so at the end of the inning, the Astros lead by 8. Tonight on Newsbreakers, health experts now say a balanced diet can be the gateway to anorexia and bulimia. And here comes the batter to lead things off this inning. Mora gets ready. There's a shot. Caught by the second baseman. The Orioles can't seem to figure out the opposing team's pitcher. 1 out, nobody on base. Loops one, shallow right. And Biggio pulls it in. Conine, 0 for 2 on the day. Flied out his last at bat. Clemens stares down the batter. Pitch on the way. And that's lined to short. In time. With the bottom of the inning coming up, the Astros lead by 8.
A lot of pretty women at the ballpark today. One of the best things about coming to the park. Of course, I can talk this way because my wife stopped watching the games years ago.
Tavares has picked up 1 hit and 3 at-bats today. Flied out his last at-bat. Chen, now set. Delivers.
Listen up, kids. Never take candy from strangers.
And there's another one out of the zone. Ahead in the count, 2-0. Well, you couldn't throw that pitch any faster if you were falling out of an airplane, Jimmy.
Do you mean that literally or figuratively?
And it's popped up foul. 2-2. And he smacks one to the alley and right. And Gibbons reels it in. Biggio, 2 for 3 on the day. Flied out his last at bat.
Number 7, Biggio.
Belts one to the alley and right. The Orioles really need to get back to the fundamentals defensively. Hey, hey, hey. Berkman, 2 for 3 in the game. Flied out his last at bat.
Number 17, Lance Berkman.
Got under that one to right center. And he pulls it down. And so there are 2 outs and a runner at first base.
Third base.
Ensberg digs in. And there's a shot to the alley and right. Biggio heading for third. And Ensberg is on with a single.
He got on base. That's his job.
The throw to third, and he's back safely. Hit in the air to right center. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning.
Hey, sports fans, if your muffler is dragging, why not take your muffler into the muffler zone? They're courteous staff. You know, Tim, I've never seen a courteous guy at a muffler shop.
And here's the batter to lead things off. Gibbons steps in. A little looper, short right. And Biggio pulls it down. One out. Bases are empty. Matos stands in. Oh, Jimmy, that splitter is tough to predict for the hitter. Releases. Hard ground ball towards second. Out.
Nice glove work here, Tim. Nothing fancy, just good glove work.
2 outs, nobody on base.
Number 17, Corey Patterson.
Chopped hard up the middle. Clemens will field it on the bounce. After that half inning of play, Houston leads by 8. Tonight on Newsbreakers, experts warn that too much fresh lemony scent can cause obesity, balding, and mental disorders in laboratory frogs and chickens. And here comes the first batter to lead off the inning. Lane stands in. And he fans at that one with a Herculean swipe.
You know, Hercules would have been a good ball player.
I've always thought that he was the best gladiator, best warrior that ever lived, and he would have hit high and deep. This one could go. See you later. That's a home run. And Lane widens the lead. That thing was jacked harder than an SUV in a bad part of town.
Man, that ball left the park like it was late for dinner with Nicole Kidman. Boy, is she beautiful, huh, Tim? Hey, do you think if God played baseball, you think he could hit a homer every time, or would he mix it up just a little bit? You know, hit for the cycle and stuff.
Everett, 1 for 2 in this game. He cranked his solo shot last time up. I think they just walk him every time.
Well, then the pitcher would go to hell.
Chen, now ready. And he doesn't fall for that one. And he misses low on that one. Well, that's good. You like to see some patience from your hitters. Chen winds up. Line shot. The throw to first. He got him. One out. Nobody on base.
The catcher,
Osmus gets ready. The pitch. And he cracks one to the alley and left. And Matos makes the grab. There are 2 outs. Base is empty. Clemens steps in. And he ropes one down the right field line. 0-1. The pitcher snuck it by him on that one, Jimmy.
Yeah, like a raccoon. Boy, that's sneaky. You know, they're also good at math.
And just like that, he's gone.
That's the kind of disappointment I'm sure only your parents know, Tim.
And so at the end of the inning, the Astros lead by 9.
Portions of our game brought to you by the Umpires Association, who say, we're trying, give us a break.
And here comes the batter to lead things off this inning. Hernandez gets ready. Hit sharply into center field. And Hernandez is on first with a single. No outs, men on first. Chen digs in. The move to first. And the runner gets back in. Foul. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He needs to have more concentration at the plate and a better posture, too.
High bouncer toward the hole. Fires to second. He's in there safely. And Chen is on with a single.
That's nice. Now you can talk to the first baseman and see how things are going.
Got under that one to center field. And Taveras puts it away. And he dropped the ball. Just one out, and they've got men on base. Mora steps into the batter's box. Pop fly. And he'll make the play. The Orioles can't seem to get anywhere against this pitching. He is out of there. And they turn the double play.
And with flawless execution, they turn the double play.
With the bottom of the inning coming up, the Astros lead by 9. Tonight on an all-new episode of Time Zones, Dr. Simon forgets to set his wristwatch back an hour. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning. And that one's a little too low for his liking.
He's being choosy. You know, I bet you he takes such a long time looking at a dinner menu, it'd drive you crazy.
Gets the bunt down. Out. One out, nobody on base.
The second baseman,
Hit hard to the alley and left. And Matos pulls it in. Berkman flied out his last at bat.
First baseman, number 17, that's Berkman.
Got under that one to left field. And he pulls it down. And that'll retire the side. And so at the end of the inning, the Astros lead by 9.
Have you ever chipped your teeth while you eat ice?
I don't like the taste of ice, Jimmy.
Well, 2 nights ago I splintered my bicuspid. Now it's just like a little point. It's like a diamond drill. And then I ripped the canker sore that's on my tongue.
Wow. Tejada steps in. And he manages to hold off on the pitch down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Fly ball, right center. And Lane makes the catch. The Orioles are struggling to get anything going at the plate, Jimmy.
Number 19, Jeff
Conine
Conine.
digs in. The looper, short center. And Everett makes the grab. Two outs, nobody on base.
Number 31,
Gibbons stands in. Hit in the air to left. Wilson plays it off the bounce. And Gibbons reaches base safely. Two outs, a man on base.
number 32,
Matos stands in.
Matos.
Line smash. And that should do it. The Astros come away with the win. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Drive safely on the way home. Have a good night. Quite a game, huh, Jimmy? What's the matter, partner?
Nothing, just that a certain person forgot about a certain person's birthday.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. Happy birthday.
No, it's my wife's birthday. I forgot my wife's birthday.